In your morning news now, police are investigating a body found on a La Crosse hiking trail over the weekend. According to a press release, La Crosse police went to Cunningham and Harvey Streets around 9 Sunday morning to meet with the person who had discovered the body. The person was walking their dog when they found a woman dead in the Bud Hendrickson Trail area. Cameron Park is closed for cleaning and pressure washing. Fences are up around the park and the unsheltered residents who live there were moved. The city has done cleanings at Cameron and Burns Park roughly once a month the last few months. A city official has told us these efforts are for safety and because parks aren't able to handle so many people 24/7. The decision comes weeks after the La Crosse Common Council passed an ordinance that bans overnight camping in city parks. Since the mayor signed the ordinance, the number of tents at Cameron Park have still stayed the same. The city says the ordinance has taken into effect, but instead of ordering citations, police are taking an educational approach, trying to help unsheltered residents locate services that can help them get back on their feet. For some, the decision to routinely close the parks doesn't sit well.
Instead of taking care of the problem and solving it, they're just masking it and forcing people out, which is making people start thinking that it's a conservation thing. Forcing people to go in one area. You know, not all these people out here are bad people.
La Crosse police say citations may come soon for those violators who willfully refuse to relocate when told to do so. No parking signs have been temporarily posted on some La Crosse streets. The signs will allow contractors to chip seal certain streets in town, with work set to begin today. The project is scheduled to last until August 4th. Completion of the task may be postponed a day depending on weather conditions. Some of the streets impacted are Avon, St. Andrew, and Winneshiek streets. A full list of the streets affected is available on our website, news8000.com. After 16 years on the La Crosse Circuit Court bench, Judge Todd Bierke has now retired. 65-year-old Bierke served in the Marines before beginning an influential legal career that lasted 3 decades. Bierke was first elected to Circuit Court in 2007 and was re-elected twice. He was also instrumental in the creation of the Veterans Court in La Crosse. We spoke to Bierke earlier this summer, and he had a message for his successor.
I hope that they are as open as I am to listening to the litigants, applying what they know from the facts to the law to come up with a good, equitable decision in all cases, treat everybody hopefully with respect.
Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers has appointed Bierke's court commissioner Mark Huseman to serve on the bench for the next year. Bierke plans to remain part of several organizations dedicated to mental health awareness. And it's a bittersweet day for one Winona State University administrator. Scott Olson leaves his position at Winona State today after serving as president of the university for the last 11 years. His last few hours at the university were not spent in a typical office setting, but rather behind a mic at QKL, the independent student-run radio station on campus. He's hosted a semi-annual radio spot throughout his presidency, dabbling in different musical themes and welcoming a variety of guests.
You can have a lot of fun in the radio. College radio has the most flexibility, so I've always loved being on a college radio station where you can play what you want, when you want.
Starting today, Olson will start work as chancellor of the Minnesota State Colleges and University System. He says the move brings him closer to family and it's a chance to take the Winona State way to a statewide level, but it doesn't make leaving any easier.
I will miss Winona State so much. Winona's been a great community. All of southeastern Minnesota has been a great place to live, and it's hard to leave today.
The university hosted a farewell event for Olson with food, drinks, and music.
All right, we have a rise in the temperatures and humidity probably through Thursday. Get quite muggy. We have some storms maybe Wednesday, tomorrow, probably north of Eau Claire, and then I think area-wide more better shot for rain this weekend. Temperatures upper 80s for La Crosse. The humidity will start increasing this afternoon. There's your high temperatures overall. Pretty common for most of the area. Mid 80s, a little bit upper 80s and cooler in spots. Then as we go through overnight lows, much warmer tonight, mid 60s, low 60s, and tomorrow probably get 90 in some of the spots that we look at. So something to keep in mind for the 8-day forecast. We're going to have the rain chances coming back in this weekend and cooler temperatures. So once again, something to keep in mind for your weekend activities. You might be dodging some rain for that.
All right, it's August 1st. Greg, I don't know if I've mentioned I have a cat. Her name is August.
Why would you name your cat August?
Because she's named after the Taylor Swift song,
Oh
August.
my.
It's a great song.
I bet it is, yes.
We're gonna make Greg listen to it, so
Then don't forget the supermoon tonight.
don't forget the supermoon. See, August is a great month. We've got a Taylor Swift song, we've got my cat, we've got a supermoon.
Yeah, we got 2, and then the one at the end. We even have perceived meteorite showers going on this month too, which is good. And like I said, for climatology summer, it's the last month, and we got fall coming.
All right. It's the beginning of a lot of things.
Yes, it is.
Well, thank you for watching News 8 Now. We'll see you back here later today.